Daily Horoscope for January 10, 2018. Aries. You don't give enough importance to little details in life which could actually jazz up your everyday love life. Some romanticism and a bohemian lifestyle won't hurt. Your solution is a well-balanced and subtle, it sways between rigorous realism and a wise flexible mind. Today, Uranus might destabilize your exchanges due to many reasons, but your clear-sightedness helps you avoid making mistakes which could lead to annoying situations that could last a while. In this sector, you don't have an equal, and even if you don't always lack self-assurance, you possess efficient outer self-confidence. Everyday life might have its share of pleasant surprises. Given this simple concept, today's tedium might move forward in the right direction. Quick and easy. You're spirited today, but you yourself may not be able to keep up with the pace you impose on others. A coffee break once in a while is appreciated and useful to revive the pace of your troops. Think about it. Taurus, you're so happy together that you could, on very few occasions, come across as slightly too direct and enthusiastic for your other half's liking. Stop teasing them, don't contradict them just to get the reaction out of them. Make the best decisions for the future of your union, convince your partner that your ideas are great for the two of you as diplomatically as you can. My single friend, it will take more than beautiful eyes or a charming smile to win you over today. You obviously like good-looking people, but you need an intellectual connection with someone in order to give them a chance to impress you in this domain. A strong personality is also more than welcome. No wonder you're still single. Uranus asking you to step up a gear in various domains of your life could send your stress levels through the roof today. You hate feeling rushed. Arguments could break up between colleagues or superiors today. Keep a cool head, show great composure and solve those problems as they arise. Not everyone can be as chilled as you when the going gets tough in the workplace. Gemini, positive energies from Mars are helping you to start the day on a positive note. You and your partner are getting on like a house on fire and won't be able to take your eyes off each other today. You've managed to settle your differences and iron out the kinks in your relationship and are now looking to the future with renewed optimism. Good on you. You are reassessing your views on love and accepting that you still have a lot to learn. The Sun-Mars sextile is showing you the error of your ways and is encouraging you to take responsibility for your actions. If you wear your heart on your sleeve too easily, then you'll only get burned. Dear Gemini, you're finally starting to see things as they are. Food intolerances are making you feel under the weather. The Sun-Uranus square is making you prone to digestive problems. You like a challenge, and so it's safe to say that you'll be in your element today thanks to the Sun-Mars sextile. Your professional contacts will be instrumental in helping you to seal a very important deal. You've put the hard work in and you're about to reap the benefits. Cancer, let's hope that your other half doesn't try to take you for a ride, as you will see them coming from a mile off today. Nothing gets past you and you will skillfully know how to turn every situation to your advantage this Wednesday. You will not hesitate to challenge your partner's behavior, as you don't want misunderstandings to affect your relationship in the long run. You feel strongly attracted to someone in particular, even if you find it hard to agree with every single one of their views and ideas. Don't worry, he or she is tolerant enough to give someone able to challenge their beliefs a chance. In fact, that person actually loves how genuine you are in their company. You stay true to yourself at all times, and it looks like it's finally paying off. A hot alcoholic drink to ease flu-like symptoms? Why not? But don't give yourself a hangover in the process. It's time to stop lying to yourself. You don't feel comfortable in the workplace these days. You've had enough of arguing with colleagues who, according to you, aren't working hard enough. Pointing out their flaws doesn't achieve anything. Leo, sensitive issues have a strong chance at being dealt once and for all, especially if you're open to useful discussions without turning away from them. This seems to have become a regular habit with you these days. This new way of addressing things won't be appreciated, regardless of the area. A contrasting atmosphere in the romantic sector today. Mars, the master of desire, is going to arouse your sensuality. But Venus's aspect won't be very positive, deception is possible. If you fall in love, don't jump into the person's arms as soon as you're seduced. Take the time to test the waters. Hastiness isn't recommended. Don't fall into chronic delays. Try to be on time and avoid sleeping in late. There might be strong discussions today and your planetary position doesn't place you ideally to try and mediate. There are days where it's better to keep a low profile or be completely invisible. Virgo, you're on exactly the same wavelength as your partner and it's helping you to look to the future with renewed optimism. Your imagination is running wild and romance is top of your agenda. You and your partner can't keep your eyes off each other, let alone your hands for that matter. Dear Virgo, you have a feeling that fate needs a little helping hand when it comes to your love life and you're ready to get stuck in. A certain someone has got your head in a spin and there is a high chance that they come from a different city or country altogether. You've decided to take the bull by the horns and enjoy every second of it. You're trying to take better care of your body and pay more attention to your hair, skin and nails. Venus is making you want to look your very best. Your analytical skills are a force to be reckoned with and there's no pulling the wool over your eyes today. You've got all angles covered at work and will succeed in exceeding your boss's expectations of you today. Your superiors admire your ability to think outside of the box. Libra, the turbulent sky is protecting your love life today. The Moon and Jupiter will be instrumental in helping you live for the present moment and enjoy every second of your partner's company. You've turned a page and are looking forwards to co-writing the next chapter with your partner. You're on the same wavelength both inside and outside of the bedroom. Dear single, your honeyed words and killer smile will help you to get exactly what you want today. The Moon-Jupiter duo is upping the ante with your love interests and you've got them wrapped around your little finger. You have a taste for the finer things in life and are paying more attention than usual to your love interest's appearance. You've made your mind up and that's it. No more takeouts, no more candy and not a drop of alcohol for you today. Jupiter is giving you a helping hand and preventing you from sitting on your laurels at work. This planet will help you to define your objectives, set out a clear plan of action and work harder than you ever have before in order to succeed. You won't even notice the extra hours. Scorpio, you and your partner will take the time to look after each other today. You will switch your TV and respective phones off in order to enjoy a romantic evening cut off from the rest of the world. You will, surprisingly, decide to keep the lights on when getting intimate in the bedroom. Not a bad way to spice things up, actually. Neptune in your house V, sentimental life, will help you fulfill one of your biggest wishes ever in this domain, to finally meet your soulmate. But be careful, as it could also lead you to make the wrong choices at times. Look beyond appearances. Some people may not be as genuine as they first look. You feel on top of your game, but that's not a valid reason to start ignoring your body's needs today. Your ability to look at situations objectively will allow you to make the right decisions in this domain today. You're not afraid to make difficult choices you don't fully agree with if you know they're right for you. At least you're not indecisive. Sagittarius, shared complicity makes you move forward. Even if you don't always manage to find your bearings or your perfect balance due to your solitary cowboy temperament, you should admit that everything seems to be working out as long as you back off. For singletons, as the saying goes, fortune favors the bold. It's your turn and it's important to make the right decisions. Come out of your reserve and let yourself get seduced, without being wary, and highlight your enthusiasm and legendary optimism. Your head and your legs aren't always in tune. Physique can't follow your desire to do sports. You want your career to evolve and climb the social ladder, but not at the expense of your family. You might refuse an offer which demands making too many compromises with your private life and family. Capricorn, if your couple comes across a few clinkers, your relationship won't be responsible for this. It'll surely be family issues which will shake up your couple. Confront these family issues once and for all so that you feel lighter, and this way you'll be able to devote yourself to your sweetheart without any negativity. Buddy Capricorn, your celibacy doesn't seem to cause any particular problem for you, On the contrary, you'll be delighted to do what you want without the need to justify anything to anyone, except to yourself. Your seduction is still very active, and this will attract someone serious, who wants something more than just a coffee together. If you're suffering from regular headaches, it might be useful to consult your doctor, even so much as being reassured. You want to undo yourself from your mentor to innovate, choose other directions, make a difference. All this might not be well perceived by this person who trained you and practically taught you everything. Spare his sensitivity. Aquarius, the Moon-Jupiter planetary duo is helping you to pull out all the stops and make the right decisions for the future of your love. You're being more attentive than ever to your partner's needs, and they are taken aback by your thoughtfulness. It's the small things that count, and there will be no end of kind words and romantic gestures today. The world is your oyster when it comes to love, and you're lucky enough to have your pick of the bunch. Dear Aquarius, your natural charms are working their magic, and a certain someone has fallen hook, line and sinker for you without you having to even lift a finger. There is an air of mystery about you, and the opposite sex can't get enough of your infectious personality. You don't like breaking your promises, so you'll just decide not to make any. Your diet and exercise regime will have to wait until another day. Your colleagues are all knocking on their manager's door for help and explanations, but you have a different approach. You'll read the instructions, documentation and guidelines first and try to figure it out for yourself. Your boss will be impressed by your ability to think on your feet. Pisces, contrarily to what your other half claims, you never run away from problems or important conversations. What's going on? You hate being criticized when you haven't done anything wrong. You're usually happy to take your partner's comments on board, but not this time. You feel like you're being attacked for no reason whatsoever this Wednesday. You will reply to someone who's more than happy to criticize you when they barely know you. It's not your fault if he or she has been through tough relationships in the past. You've done nothing wrong. Let that person deal with their problems and move on to someone who actually likes you. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. You're aware of the importance of a balanced diet in order to stay fit and healthy. You eat a bit of everything. You're under slightly less pressure than usual, even if your bosses continue to expect a lot from you in the workplace. They could be forced to pull the plug on a project you're currently in charge of. Take it as an opportunity to get something new underway.